Hello everyone, long time no see, it's Hiliadan. This is the 2 versus 2 2018 tournament. We are actually in 2019 in November. I forgot to record the previous 6 turns, but hopefully from now on I'm going to record all the turns. So this is a match in round 5 of the tournament. We are facing DreadReapr and marcuspers, which we are also faced in round 3, I think. We chose to play Goblin Warlord for my ally, Gladys, and Frostling Rogue for myself. I'm going to go back to the specialization soon. We chose that because we looked at what Mac and Dread can play, and they can play for DreadReapr Archdruid, Sorcerer, Warlord, and we expect him to play Warlord. And in terms of race, Orc, Frostling, High Elf, Halfling, and Dwarf, we expect him to play Frostling or Elf. And Marcus, he can play Theocrat, Sorcerer, Warlord. We expect him to play Theocrat, and then Frostling, High Elf, Dwarf, Draconian, and Goblin, and probably Dwarf. So we expect them to play Warlord, High Elf probably, or Frostling, and Dwarf Theocrats. So they're going to have nice scooting through the Theocrats and a pretty strong combo. So we had to also pick a strong combo, and we picked the second best for us, Frostling Rogue and Goblin Warlord. No real strength versus what they can play. Actually, potentially some weaknesses. Frostling versus Frostling, and Goblin versus Dwarf. But at the same time, no real weaknesses against them. And it's a combo we are comfortable with. We have been playing it in a 4x2 game, 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2. I'm playing Explorer, Keeper of Peace, Keeper of the Peace, and Partisan. It's a very strong combo for Rogue. Explorer, because then you get more movement points for your irregulars. The +1 vision range is also nice, and at some point Master Cartographer potentially, but not likely to use it in 2 versus 2. Keeper of the Peace gives +75 relation with independent cities, so it helps to get the cities cheaper, especially combined with courtesan ambassadors. And Partisan, one of my favorites, especially combined with Keeper of the Peace and courtesan, it makes the cities pretty cheap to buy, 10% cheaper, +25% cheaper at the inns, and also a skill that I can research now, which is really, really good, guerrilla tactics, which I love. You've seen it in some of the videos I've made in the past. I'm going for a bard strategy, so I researched Summon Crow and then Scoundrel from the beginning, and then I'm researching Produce Bards, which will take 6 turns, which is quite a long time, but maybe I will be able to speed it up. Then I'm probably going to go for guerrilla tactics and then courtesan ambassadors, something like that. I've not played very well so far. Quite disappointed by myself. It's kind of the same in the duel tournament, especially the turn I've just played today in the duel tournament versus Excellent TI. I had a good hero. So my ally Gladys is playing Warlord Goblin. Strong economics, bad scouting, so I'm doing the scouting. He's playing Water, which is a good edge versus potential Necromancer units. But actually they cannot play Necromancer, so. And Explorer for the same reason as me, and Shadowborn to get pretty good life stealing butchers and other units. So Gladys is having quite a good start so far, nothing crazy, but doing the job, not losing units like me. Yeah. I was just checking the notes that we took. I'm actually not sure why he took the water anyway. So I have correct starting position, but not excellent. So I've got 2 sites to expand. Then I've got this guy's outpost size. Yeah, pretty shitty actually. And I moved in this direction, and because I didn't know where they were, and actually they're behind a chain of mountains, so not very good for me. Whereas Gladys also has pretty shitty starting position. The closest guys out there, he said that he's going to buy them next turn. They're also outpost size. It doesn't seem to have an expansion site nearby, and we've got this necromantic circle placed at a very bad position for me because they're going to spawn lost souls from an island and then go to my throne to attack. Quite annoying. So at some point Gladys will have to go kill them. It's going to waste many turns for him. And yeah, weirdly it doesn't seem to have any expansion site where it can settle, which is quite annoying, and I've got the same on my dual game versus Excellenty. We used some cartographer tent and we revealed an orc and Arcan dwelling, quite far away. In terms of, yeah, as I said, I lost many units, I think 3 at least. So I'm producing a lot of units. Gladys also used raised militia at my throne and at his throne. I went for a settler to settle here because it's a pretty good location, but it's going to be tough to take this trading post. If I'm lucky, actually, with the -1 resistance of the Tigrants plus 20% frost weakness, I could freeze the Sphinxes. Otherwise it's going to be tough. Yeah, I lost my Mammoth Raider, my Mammoth, yeah, Raider. So I don't have any T2 anymore. Even though I have a pretty strong hero, Theocrat, and Zari the Vigilant. He has the Vigilant ability, which is quite strong. One of the best hero, I think. This turn I hesitated doing the Frostling Settler for 5 turns, then settle here. But that would reduce a lot my income. I would be at plus 16 instead of plus 39 because of town shrinkage, losing the gold mine and losing some gold from the town size. So I didn't go for that. Instead I went for a Scoundrel to help me clear, because I don't have good units and not enough units. I went for a Scoundrel instead of Ice Caper because Ice Caper are good, and as you can, I built mostly them. But the sprint from the Scoundrel I think can be useful, and they've got fast healing, crippling wounds, which can be useful sometimes. As you can see, I didn't start in Arctic climate, which is also annoying because I would move much faster in Arctic climate. I'm not going for a Raider because I think I'm mostly missing ranged units. So I've done some good leveling of my hero and leader. That's at least that's also why I lost so many units. Taking too many risks. Level 4, level 5. The goal is to get to level 7 as soon as possible to then start charming units. Last turn I did a Necromantic Circle fight, and this turn I did 2 fights, one where I lost some units. because I moved the ice capers too close to the enemy units. I had two tries at freezing the high elf and goblin 50%, 45% chance, both failed, and then I was a bit in trouble. In my no, sorry, I'm mixing up things up. And then I did the magma forge, which went okay. And so next turn I'm probably going to go for the brigand hideout. Then I think I'm going to try the flora quarry and use the crow to split. Then a gold mine, and then probably the trading post with hopefully this guy joining the fight. That's it for this turn. I summoned a crow this turn, so I'm negative in mana, but currently it's okay. I'm going to struggle a bit because I don't have any mana producing site nearby, so I will need to build some shrines. And yeah, with this crow I hope to go squid my enemies, and with the other one I plan to keep leveling up and using it for battles, because I definitely need it with the lack of mammoth, etc. And if I can get it to elite, that's going to be useful with the true sight, and also in good battles I'm going to look to win probably. Also, so yeah, I'm planning to have bards and then probably use them in this area, so I'm probably not going to clear this to have some units to charm. Thanks for watching, see you next turn.